On Republic, we have got you details of the Suchir Balaji mystery, and for the first time since he was mysteriously found dead in his apartment, his family has been saying again and again that he was perhaps killed, he was bumped off. We have an exclusive footage. Those are exclusive videos that we have accessed. In fact, this completely demolishes the theory that he shot himself. This video was shot 3 to 4 hours before Suchir Balaji was found dead in his apartment. And in this video, you can see Suchir Balaji getting dinner. He gets outside his home, and then he walks towards the outside, collects his dinner, comes back inside his residence. And in fact, this particular video is the last footage that was seen of Suchir Balaji, which was never released, by the way, never released by authorities in America. And what is also interesting is that, and these are exclusive pictures only with Republic. And if you look at this particular picture on the right of your screen, that is the CCTV that was disabled inside the elevator. So on the left, you can see Suchir collecting his dinner, getting into an elevator. But that particular elevator on the right, there's a still picture. Can we use a still picture, please, on the right? Yeah, that's the picture. And you can see that the CCTV was disabled. Now, why are we showing this? Because even the American media has blacked out. The story of Suchir Balaji, who is an OpenAI whistleblower. In this particular case, even the American media at some point stopped reporting on it, because Suchir Balaji had gone public against OpenAI, talking about the open abuse of the artificial intelligence technology. And today the family is still fighting, and Republic is the only channel, in fact, that is reporting on the story. So let me go across now to Dinesh Rao. Dinesh Rao is a forensic expert, and he's been helping the family of Suchir Balaji fight for justice. Okay, Dinesh Rao, thank you for joining us. Professor Dinesh Rao, you know a thing or two about this case. You've been following the case. You've done your own forensic analysis. First of all, we were told that, he committed suicide. And we have visuals from inside the apartment as well. We'll pull out those pictures. It doesn't look like a home where he shot himself. There were telltale signs of struggle, things thrown around the house. It appears like there was a storm inside that house almost before he was perhaps shot dead. And we were told that he committed suicide, and it's unbelievable. I mean, if there were 2 bullets, proof of 2 bullets in his body, then it's unlikely that anybody who killed themselves would have pumped 2 bullets in their head, isn't it? Dinesh Rao.
Yes, Niranjan, you rightly pointed out, there have been a lot of inconsistencies, both with the circumstances and also with the type of autopsies have been done, the way the autopsies have been done, and also the way the crime scene has been done. It is totally inadequate and unscientific. And besides, even the autopsy was not only incomplete, there was no autopsy attempted at all except taking the postmortem scan, that is a PMCT scan. So that is the only thing which has been done in the medical examiner's office in the San Francisco. So they have never attempted to even open the skull and find out the track of the bullet. And beside this, their own documents, that is the scanning report, confirms that there is a second bullet, and the injuries consistent with that second bullet is also been there present both on the tongue and the lips and the gums and the right maxillary area. So all these things clearly point out that there rises a serious doubt. First is on the manner of death concluded by the SFPD. At the same time, the concerns of the family seem to be very much valid. Hence, there is a demand for the FBI to take over and investigate and find out the actual cause of death and the manner of death. But that has not been happening. That is the most unfortunate thing.
Where does this story now stand? I mean, what I found very, very suspicious, and this was pointed out. One,
yes,
there is proof. One, there is proof.
There is audio.
Okay.
I am not.
What is this audio? What is the audio?
Your voice I am not able to hear. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear, but there is a break. Yeah, please.
Okay, 1 second. Now, my question to you was, 1, there are signs of struggle in the apartment. 2, there is a report And there are different forensic experts who have conducted that report to completely dismiss the fact that he may have shot himself. 3, there is CCTV footage that shows that maybe the elevator that he took, the CCTV was maybe plugged out, was removed, right? And they carefully may have used that particular elevator to get up to his apartment. Is that the allegation?
I'm not able to hear Niranjan.
Okay, 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, here, but there is a break in the voice. Yeah.
Okay. Where does the case stand now? Where does the investigation stand now?
Yes. Now, based on all the observation, the report which I have given, based on my observations on the photographs of the autopsy, that is the body photographs was given to me. I have given my observation and even an opinion. Besides, the family has engaged a private radiologist who has examined the CT scan report given by the OCME or in the SFPD. And that report from the radiologist hired by the family, he also has endorsed my views and my finding, confirming the presence of a second bullet that clearly overrules the theory given by the SFPD that it is suicidal, because 2 bullets clearly indicates that it's unlikely to be a suicide. So now the family has produced my report and the radiologist's report to the FBI, and they have requested to take over the investigations, which the FBI has positively assured that they are likely to take up the investigation based on the observations given on my report and also by the radiologist's report in US.
My last question is there a cover-up? Why is there a cover-up? Is there a cover-up, and who is covering up?
See, now it is very much obvious, prima facie, the way they came into a conclusion it's as a suicide without substantiating evidences. That is very clearly indicative of possible cover-up. And second thing is they are unable to establish the motive for suicide. That again indicates a possible cover-up. And the third is failure to conduct the autopsy and hand over the body and hand over the crime scene without scientific examination. All these things clearly indicate they acted on a prejudice that it was a suicide, but on the contrary, the evidence speak otherwise, which we have pointed out, and we have already also given a report based on that. I think the FBI soon should take up and are likely to take up and lead it to the logical conclusion.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Dinesh Rao. Those are pictures of his apartment when he was found dead. Did he commit suicide? The details, the videos, the reports don't suggest that Suchir Balaji, the OpenAI whistleblower, killed himself. Telltale signs of murder, 2 bullet wounds, and CCTV that shows he was completely normal. Completely normal. The suicide theory has completely collapsed today.